I am Mark McClain, and I'm a stroke survivor. I was in my home office working on the computer around 1 or 2 o'clock at night. I tried to get up out of my chair, and I pushed off with my legs as I usually do, but I didn't get all the way up. I started thinking maybe I should call EMS. And I walked through the door of the emergency room, and there were 4 or 5 doctors standing there. They didn't realize that it was me that they were waiting on. It wasn't until some period of time later that I tried to get up, and I couldn't walk.
Hi, I'm Jim Suttie, and I'm a stroke survivor. I was working out in the gym with my trainer. My arm started feeling kind of funny, and it started to do this. So I finished the workout, and the whole time, my arm, I couldn't control my arm. And so I called my son, who just got his driver's license. He was 16 at the time. I'm stammering and stuttering, and so he's freaking out. And so he drives me to the hospital, and so they said, well, we didn't see anything, but we want you to stay overnight. And in my kind of dazed state, I said, well, do I have to? I woke up the next day, fortunately, and I still felt really weird. And I said, okay, there's something wrong. I walked into the emergency room, and the woman said, can I help you? And I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure I had a stroke yesterday.
Ernest Williams, and I'm a stroke survivor. I went to work that day. I was fine, and then I was out with my friends, and I passed out. I had a really bad headache. Went home, went to sleep, and then it just kept getting worse and worse, the headache. I was trying to hold a plate, and I couldn't hold it. Anything I would pick up with my right hand, it would just drop. And I just wanted to sleep and sleep and sleep. My mom had called me on that Sunday morning. I think she was calling to tell me happy birthday, but I was so out of it, I was like, well, Mom, just call me later. And she called me back 2 minutes later, and she was like, do you want me to come get you? And I was like, yeah, please come get me. They picked me up. We got to the emergency room, and that's the last thing I remember.
My name is Mary Morrison-Hearn, and I'm a stroke survivor. For some reason that day, I just didn't feel well. But I went on with the day, but I had a really, really bad headache. I picked my son up from school, I prepared dinner, and after he got his dinner plate, I hit the floor. And I screamed for him. He ran, and he was there. He called 911. They got the paramedics there really quick. I heard them say she's having a stroke. And when we got outside, I said, Jonathan, where's my son? I kept saying, where's my son? And they said, he's behind you. After that, I don't remember.
I'm doing wonderfully. Now I walk. I'm not as graceful as I used to be, but I'm getting around. I vowed not to quit until I can run.
So I went back to work a week later and started working out at the gym 2 weeks later. And 3.5 years later, I'm as strong as I've ever been, and everything is great, and I'm very blessed.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. 6 months of speech therapy. It was tough, really tough. I cried, but eventually, I got back.
I wouldn't say I'm 100% back, but I'm like 98% there. I'm doing so good.